Hello and welcome to LFC Focus. It is finally, once again, FIFA 17 prediction show. It's time to work out what's going to go down between Liverpool and Hoffenheim on Wednesday night in the Champions League playoff and find out whether or not Liverpool are going to qualify for the group stage, or at least work out what might happen during that game using the medium of FIFA 17. So getting straight into it with the starting 11, not too many surprises here. Mignolet in goal, of course, very good performance in the first leg. I think European football really suits Simon Mignolet, so no real surprise there. Lovren coming back into the defence with Ranyard Klavan obviously taking his place at the weekend. I think that was simply to rest Dejan Lovren a bit. James Milner should not be at left back. I've got that slightly wrong. I think James Milner is going to be in midfield, and I think Wijnaldum is going to get dropped for this game because he hasn't performed that well. And then I think Robertson, such a great performance against Crystal Palace, so I'm hoping that he starts this game simply because I think he will do very well up against Hoffenheim. So the midfield, Milner, Jan and Henderson, none of them have done that great this season, but hopefully they can put in a good performance in this game. And then the front three, Mohamed Salah rested at the weekend, so he should be fine for this game. Roberto Firmino still hasn't had much of a rest, but I think he needs to be played because he's just one of our most important players. And then I think Mane's going to get a little bit of respite, ready for the game against Arsenal at the weekend, and we might actually see Daniel Sturridge out on the wing for the start of the game at least. So there's your starting 11, there's the bench as well, and without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm fairly confident going into this game because we put in a decent performance against Hoffenheim in the away leg, and I think with Anfield backing us up, I think Liverpool should do okay. And we've had a few more games now this season to get our mojo back, really, because going into the first leg we were coming off the back of the game against Watford, and I think confidence was fairly low, so hopefully confidence will be a bit higher for this game. The team will be up for it a little bit more, and we should see ourselves through to the group stage. And obviously that 2-1 lead from the first leg is absolutely massive for us. Team pressing is on. I'm going to go attacking from the start because I think Liverpool just need to get goals. Obviously in the real game I think we're actually going to be a little bit defensive to start the game with, but on FIFA it doesn't actually know that there's an aggregate score line to be contested, so we don't really expect Hoffenheim to play that way on here at least. Okay, first chance for Big Mo to break. Oh, hello, hello. Could we? Oh, that's got to be, that is a red. That's definitely a red. If it doesn't give him a red, come on, come on. Red. There we go. Right, good start then. Bit of a shame we couldn't actually finish the chance because I think that was almost a certain goal, but free kick in a good position. Hoffenheim have already lost one of their three centre-backs. What a fab start to the game already. Right, Daniel, just a tiny little chip over the wall will do. Is that enough power? Oh, that was close. That was very close. That was about that close to the post, nearly, I think. That wasn't bad at all. Let's have another look. Okay, we're testing him here. This is a good start. Hopefully this won't fall away. Nice shot of a blurred out Mo Salah there. Got a good feeling about this game today. I don't know why. Maybe it's that early red card. Something tells me I'm going to do well. Oh, hello. 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 Oh, come on. That's a penalty. Get in. What a start. Hoffenheim are playing dirty today. This is terrible from them. But who takes the penalty? Because Milner's on the pitch, Liverpool's old taker, but Firmino is our new taker. And then you've got Sturridge as well. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I know we want Firmino to be our regular taker, but I think for now at least I'm going to use the arrow to help me out as well. Come on, just bury that. Oh yes, Jimmy Milner. Get in. The little roll and punch as well for the celebration. 1-0 to the Reds. Already in the game. Like I said in the pre-match video, that first goal is so important, and if this happens in real life, then that is basically the tie just dead and gone. Liverpool through to the group stages. Bang, what a pen. Love it. Do I go defensive now, seeing as I've already got the 3-1 lead on aggregate effectively? I don't think so, because Hoffenheim has had that red card at the back. It doesn't look like they've made any subs to actually sort it out, so I just want to get as many goals as possible now. Although knowing my luck, those are going to be famous last words, and I'm going to lose 4-1 or something like that. I don't know why Henderson's getting forward. I specifically went into player instructions to tell him to hang back so that I defended a little bit better. That's how much effort I've put into this after the last FIFA 17 predictor that was actually out on the channel, the one where I lost to Watford, and it was pretty depressing, to be honest. I've gone into player instructions and everything. I've put in so much effort to try and make sure that this is a better performance than the one against Watford, and so far working pretty well. Okay, little counter attack to deal with here. Okay, never mind. That was bad. Didn't really deal with that very well. Had, I think, a bit too many men committed forward. Might have to go into player instructions once again. Tell a few more people to just hang back and chill out. And then everything should be fine. Very excited to see Trent making... I think this will kind of be... It'll be his European Anfield debut, effectively. Never mind, hang on, we've got a chance here. Okay. But it'll be his first, like, big European night at Anfield. And given that's sort of... There's a lot of fame and a lot is said about European atmospheres at Anfield. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays under that. As a Scouser, as someone who's grown up supporting the club and everything, that might make him play even better than he normally does. So, big night for Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm absolutely chuffed from him as well. He's actually the same age as me, which is slightly distressing because I'm sat here playing FIFA, pretending to be Liverpool Football Club. He's actually out there playing for Liverpool Football Club in real games. But no, I'm absolutely chuffed for Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's living all of our dreams. Okay, Daniel, have a shot. Ooh, not bad. Okay, recycle that, recycle that. Oh, never mind. James Milner, clearly not a fan of the environment there because he didn't recycle it very well. What a fantastic joke. Speaking of jokes, it's time to watch Liverpool defend. Another zinger there. Right, I need to be a bit careful because Hoffenheim have crafted a couple of chances here. A lot of them from crosses, so maybe I need to put someone slightly bigger in defence to try and combat that. But we need to just watch ourselves a little bit. Oh, Daniel. Oh, go on, son. Curl that in. Oh, very nearly. Very nearly. Get to that, get to that, get to that, get to that. Oh, not bad, though. This is almost going too well. I'm a little bit nervous that it's all suddenly going to go very, very badly in the second half or something like that. Oh dear, bad defending once again. See, this is the problem. Robertson's too high up the pitch, which means Lovren gets drawn out to stop the cross, which means we're missing a centre-back in the box who should be there to get the cross away. So maybe I'll go into player instructions and tell Andrew Robertson to just hold off a little bit. I know that's his forte, is attacking football. Okay, get it right, get it right. Not the pass I wanted. I wanted it to go to maybe Mo Salah, other side of the goal, because he was completely in the clear. I probably could have shot with Sturridge there as well. Oh, well, never mind. Considering this is the Trent Alexander-Arnold who was on FIFA at the... Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to go into play instructions now. I'm not waiting until half-time. I'm going to tell Robertson and Alexander-Arnold to just calm down a tiny bit. Attacking runs, stay back while attacking... Stay back while attacking. Okay, that should solve the problem. Pro tip on FIFA for any of you who are struggling to deal with crosses: tell your fullbacks to chill out. What was I saying before that? Oh yeah, considering this is the Trent Alexander-Arnold that's on FIFA from the start of last season, so his ratings aren't necessarily that good. I've actually really enjoyed playing with him on this game, and I've actually started using him more than Nathaniel Klein, funnily enough, just because he's got a little bit more speed and a little bit more guile, and obviously it's nice to have someone like Trent Alexander-Arnold in your side, even though it's not actually real. Deal with that, Dejan. That's it. That's what we want to see. Dejan Lovren in the box, dealing with crosses like a true centre-back. Okay, so half-time. So far, I'm fairly pleased with how it's gone. Like I said, that first goal is absolutely vital for Liverpool. I mean, get that and the tie, like it kind of has during this simulation of how it might happen. The tie is basically over there and then. So if Liverpool do get that goal, especially if Hoffenheim get a player sent off as well, then I think we can breathe easy and the second half will be an awful lot more fun. Right, so I can see Emre Can's a little bit tired. I'm not necessarily surprised. I think Liverpool will make a few substitutions in the second half if the game is going like that. That's simply to save some of the players for the Arsenal game. So I might bring on Wijnaldum in a little bit, but for now we're keeping the 11 that started the game because they're playing so well. Let's see if we can bag another couple of goals maybe. Might bring on Sadio Mane towards the end just to be cruel. Once all their defenders are worn out and can't run, I'll bring on the Senegalese missile to run at them a little bit more. Let's get some passing going, some lovely passing football. Oh, Trent disobeying his commands, but oh well, I'll let it slide because this might turn out to be very good. Okay, Jimmy, you got this. Oh no, that's my own fault. That was stupid. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Although now we could have something on. Not the pass I wanted, but okay. Hoffenheim definitely under the cosh here. Okay, have a shot, Roberto. That was close. Weird how Hoffenheim are playing so defensively. You'd think, I mean, in real life, if they're in this situation, if they've gone a goal down at Anfield, they would just have to go for broke. So, Bit odd that we've got them under the cosh, but am I complaining? Once again, no, I'm not. Stop getting drawn out wide, Joel. Recurring problem here. And I think that was kind of a problem in the first leg as well, especially down the left-hand side, because I think, to be fair, Moreno had been encouraged to go forward. I think that was Jurgen Klopp's idea, to get him forward and help out the attack a little bit. But the problem was that I don't think the midfield were really compensating for that. The idea, I imagine, was that Moreno would get forward and then the midfielders would maybe occasionally fill in that full-back slot to make up for it. And they never did, and it meant that Dejan Lovren was basically being asked to do 2 jobs. And I think that's part of the reason why he didn't perform very well in the first leg. But he wasn't very good in general, to be honest. Okay, come on, get that second goal. Oh my God, Roberto, what are you doing? I mean, it's his weaker foot, but still, what on earth was that? Come on, son. Oh dear, oh dear. Still, I mean, so far this has gone so much better than the last FIFA 17 predictor, so I'm very happy about that. The last one was, I think it's safe to say, an absolute disaster. I mean, I barely even created any chances, and in this one, I've been all over Hoffenheim like a rash. Tell you what, I think it is time to bring on the man himself, Sadio Mane. So Sturridge swap with Salah. Sturridge, you're going off. Wijnaldum on for Emre Can as well because he's goosed. Check the player instructions to make sure everything's still in order. Okay, let's try and get that second goal, seal it, make it a lovely night at Anfield. Because I think the thing is, everyone was worried about the draw with Hoffenheim. Everyone thought, oh God, we're going to go out. Hoffenheim, they're the worst team we could possibly face. But if Liverpool were to get Hoffenheim in the group stage, though, these are the kind of games that you'd expect them to comfortably win, given that we could be in groups like Barcelona and Juventus and Atletico Madrid, teams like that. When you're coming up against Hoffenheim, those are the games that you're going to need to get 3 points in if you want to progress to the knockout stages. So if Liverpool could put in a decent, comfortable performance and win the game comfortably on Wednesday night, I think that would go a long way to I think, boosting our confidence ready for the group stages. Oh, go on, Genie. Oh, for God's sake, Roberto. Come on. He is missing them left, right and centre today. Again, to be fair, his left foot, but he should still do better from there. I probably should have shot earlier with Gini Wijnaldum as well there. I was sort of just slightly surprised, really, that the chance had come my way. Snuff this out once again. Joel Matip get drawn wide slightly. Dejan Lovren, you got this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for the Liverpool defence. I think that's another thing we want tomorrow night, is we want a very assured defensive display. Considering the pressure's off the defence slightly, because if they concede, it isn't necessarily the end of the world, then I think hopefully they should play a lot better, with a little bit more confidence, a little bit more self-belief as well, and maybe even a clean sheet. To be fair, Hoffenheim have been very poor in this game. They've been about as bad as they were during the actual match, really, because when we played Hoffenheim, even though I don't think we were that great, to be honest, and if we were better, and if we played as good as I think we can play, then I imagine we would have actually got a lot more goals in that game. No, dear, that was stupid. I should have shot with Sadio Mane there. But I mean, Hoffenheim just weren't very good at all when we played them in the first leg. So maybe we should be a little bit worried that a much better Hoffenheim will turn up in this game. Hopefully, the Hoffenheim from the first leg will show up and we'll be absolutely fine, though. Okay, go Sadio, go. Let's try and make amends for that awful missed chance earlier on. Can I get away from him? Go on! Oh, yes. Second goal. That is the tie. Absolutely done and dusted. Beautiful stuff from Sadio Mane and from Liverpool Football Club. Tiny bit of luck. It did sneak in the end, but I think that's more than deserved. Second goal. Absolutely what we deserve for what has been, I think, a pretty good performance from Liverpool in this game. If we play like this tomorrow night, I will be absolutely chuffed, to be honest. I think a bit more than a slice of luck there. Probably quite a large portion of luck for that goal, but doesn't matter how they go in. If it goes in, it's a goal. Michael Owen there-esque punditry. And that's what I mean about bringing Sadio Mane on as a late substitute. I mean, the speed of that man up against the tired defence is just, it should not be allowed at all. And that's what Liverpool were missing last season, was they were missing the ability to be able to bring someone like Sadio Mane off the bench. They always had to start him because he was just our most important player. Go on, have a third. Oh, nearly. Okay, let's see what we can do here. But I think we missed the ability to bring someone like Sadio Mane off the bench, like against Crystal Palace, we were able to bring Mo Salah off the bench, and I think he helped out an awful lot coming on as a sub. And the idea of bringing Sadio Mane on in the last few minutes of a game is just ridiculously exciting. What's the... That's not a free kick. Okay, go Genie, go. Go. Oh, I think I've overrun that slightly. Oh, have I? Yes, I have. I keep trying to do that cut inside because I know it works, and I don't necessarily trust these players to shoot from any angle. I want to get them to take it from an angle that works. Okay, Joel. I want a third goal now because I feel like, given how much I've threatened the Hoffenheim goal during the game, a 2-0 win doesn't necessarily reflect the overall performance. But there we go. 2-0 win. Liverpool through to the group stages comfortably off the back of that. If that happens in real life, I think we'd all be absolutely chuffed with the performance as well. Very well played. I really do hope Liverpool play like that because it would fill us with confidence going forward into the season after what has been a slightly shaky start. But very happy with the performance. Hopefully Liverpool can play like that and we can see our way through to the group stages. So that is all for today's video. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, why not give it a like? If you're new around as well, hit the subscribe button, that will be over there. Check out some of the other videos as well, and don't forget to check out the post-match video that will be out tomorrow night after the game against Hoffenheim. Until then, don't forget to follow at LFC Focus TV on Twitter as well, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.